Lord was a kind, patient, and incredibly hardworking woman. Her life revolved around her home, where she poured endless hours into her cooking blog. Day after day, she would dream up new recipes, prepare each dish with care, photograph the finished results, and write detailed articles about the entire process. It seemed like there was always something that needed to be done, so Lord was almost always busy. She lived with her husband, Bill, and their 14-year-old son, Kevin. Bill had his own demanding job at a chocolate factory, working from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. Kevin, on the other hand, had no job. His main passion was playing video games. One afternoon, Lord was sitting in the living room, focused on a new idea for her blog, a gingerbread cake recipe. She had an old cookbook open in front of her, carefully reading through its yellowed pages, when Kevin walked in. Even though she was deep in her work, she set the book aside to listen. "Mom, I have a problem," Kevin began. "What's the matter?" she asked. "I can't find my new video game. I've looked everywhere in the house, and it's just gone," he said, frustration in his voice. "Have you checked your bedroom?" Lord asked. "Yes, I did. It's not there," Kevin replied. "What about your backpack?" she continued. "I checked." "Nothing," he answered. "Did you look in the car?" she suggested. "No. I haven't checked there yet," Kevin admitted. "Well, it might be in the car. Go have a look," Lord told him. Kevin nodded and headed outside to check, while Lord returned her attention to the recipes in the book. After a while, she moved to the kitchen to start preparing the gingerbread cake. Measuring flour, sugar, and spices, she was completely absorbed in her work when Kevin appeared again. "Mom, I have another problem," he said. She glanced up from her mixing bowl. "What's wrong now?" "The car is locked and I can't find the keys," Kevin explained. "I've searched all over the house, but they're nowhere to be found." "Did you check the entryway?" Lord asked. "Yes, I did. They're not there," Kevin replied. "What about the living room?" "I looked there too," he said, shaking his head. "Did you check the kitchen?" she asked. "No. I didn't check here," Kevin admitted. "Well, maybe they're in the kitchen. Have a look around," she said, turning back to her recipe. Kevin sighed and began searching while Lord continued with her baking, her mind already halfway back in the world of cinnamon, ginger, and sweet holiday treats. In the kitchen, Lord was busy preparing ingredients for a gingerbread cake. She had eggs, butter, sugar, and flour neatly set out on the counter. Her son, Kevin, poked his head in for a moment, glanced around, and then headed outside to check the car for his video game. Lord continued working, but as she reached for the final ingredient, she realized something was wrong. There was no ginger in sight. She searched every corner of the kitchen, but couldn't find it anywhere. A gingerbread cake without ginger simply wasn't possible. "Mom, I have a problem," Kevin said, walking back in. Normally, even when she was working, Lord tried to make time for her son, but today she was swamped. "I'm really busy right now, dear. I can't handle another problem at the moment," she replied, whisk still in hand. "What's wrong?" Kevin asked. "I can't find the ginger. I've looked everywhere," she said. "Did you check the cupboard?" he asked. "Yes, I already looked there," she answered. "How about the pantry?" Kevin suggested. "Yes, I checked that too," she replied. "What about the fridge?" he asked. Lord raised an eyebrow. "Who keeps ginger in the fridge?" "No, I think we're out. I'll have to go to the store to get some." She grabbed her purse and wallet. The store was far enough away that she'd need to drive. That meant she needed the car keys. "Mom, I have a problem," Kevin repeated. "Not now, sweetheart," Lord said. "I'm trying to find the car keys." "Well, just a minute, Mom," Kevin began, but before he could finish, Lord was already searching in her bedroom. "No luck. I'll check the sofa," she muttered, moving quickly into the living room. Still nothing. "Mom," Kevin called out again. "Kevin, I told you I'm busy. I have to find the keys," she said, growing frustrated. "I know where they are," Kevin shouted suddenly. Lord froze and looked at him. "You do?" "Yes," Kevin said. "They're in the car." "Perfect," Lord replied with relief. "Let's go to the supermarket and get that ginger." "But Mom, there's a problem," Kevin added. She sighed. "What now?" "The keys are in the car, but the car is locked," he explained. Lord paused, then smiled. That's fine. I have a spare set in my purse. She opened her bag, pulled out the extra keys and jingled them. All right, let's go, she said briskly. I have way too much to do today. And with that, they headed off to the store for the missing ginger. The end.